Hey everybody, welcome back. I've got another update on the Caterpillar D2 5J1113 story. I'm heading up to Duluth, Minnesota right now to the Caterpillar dealer. I've got some parts on order for it up there. So getting ready to head out right now if you want to ride along. Here's the Ziegler Cat dealer. As long as I can remember, this nice little high clearance 10 has been sitting out here on display. Quite a desirable and rare little machine. I can guarantee if I had that, it wouldn't be sitting outside. This place, seriously. Back home now and time to show off all the new treasure. We'll start with the big ticket item, this big heavy box, 4 brand new cylinder liners for old 1113. I was shocked that Caterpillar still had these liners for the old D3400 diesels, and as a matter of fact, this is among the last that they had in their system right here. I just about missed out on them. And like I said, I was shocked that they still had any new ones, but I got a good set for old 1113. Extremely happy about that. Also got all the upper seals for them, all the lower rubber seals. Got some fold-over locks that are found on some critical components. This is a size I did not have enough of already, so stocked up on those. Special size O-ring that goes between the engine block and the bell housing for that coolant passage. And some of the larger inconvenient to make gaskets all right there. Pretty good haul, I would say. Really happy that I was able to get this stuff. But wait, there's more. So if you guys remember back to the disassembly process for 5J number 1113's diesel engine, I noted that I found 2 of these main bearing shells that had started losing their Babbitt lining, and that's a very, very bad thing. And I was really apprehensive at the time as to whether or not I would find any new main bearings, as these are basically made of unobtainium anymore, as they say. They really just cannot be found anywhere, but my new old stock parts source in California really came through for me on this one. We have genuine Caterpillar part main bearings, a complete set right here, new old stock, and these things are old. I'll just take one of these out and show you. I mean, you look at the packaging in here, it just screams old school. I mean, how long has it been since you've removed, you know, packing material like this from anything? It's just awesome. I love it. Got some shredded up paper in the bottom for cushioning. And they have the heavy, God, this stuff's all over everything. They got the heavy anti-corrosion paper that they're wrapped in, and then you get inside and you got that nice brown Cosmoline. And guys, that's how you know you've just found treasure right there, is if it's still smeared with Cosmoline. That's just the best stuff. And I had kind of opened this one up, looked at it a little bit. We have some interesting lettering on here. The FM, I'm sure, is Federal Mogul. They would have been the ones that would have manufactured this bearing. 4B7300, that's the Caterpillar part number for this. Here's where it gets interesting, and I don't know if I'm deciphering this right because I don't know what the 1L would be on the end here, but we have a C, a UA, and a RE, and if you use Caterpillar's numeral code, that would break down to a date code, which would be 7/15 of 43. Now, if this is really made in 43, that's even, I mean, that's even more spectacular. That was height of World War II war production. We were churning out pretty much machines only for war at that point. Another interesting thing to note, we'll get this book out here. In 1943, we'll look at both the 3J and 5J. 1943, 0 D2s manufactured, both 3J and 5J. So if this indeed was all 1943 production, this is probably the closest I'll ever get to having a 1943 D2, since no actual D2s were manufactured, but I think I have a whole pile of parts here that may have been built in that year. So this pile of parts here on the bench should get me well on my way to building a new condition short block assembly for old 1113. I don't have any piston rings yet. That's the last hang up right now as far as getting a good short block completed, but I've got some options, and I'm doing some looking, doing some digging right now, and I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. And if I can get out in the shop and finish tearing down that old 3J donor engine, hopefully I can get a good block out of that and have a home to start throwing some of these brand new pieces into. So stay tuned, guys. We are making progress one little bit at a time. I appreciate you watching. Hope to see you back again.